Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toynets and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and today I'm going to bring you another Hot Wheels toy review. And this one is, as the header says, this is the Buick Grand National. Very cool, iconic car. This is the Buick Regal slash Grand National, because this is the souped up version. Well, souped up version for its time, because now it's actually considered slow. But it's a real cool car. It does have a nickname, which is pretty cool. They do call it Darth Vader, and that would actually be only if you have the all black version. Now, this vehicle has been around. The Buick Regal has been around since 1973. As you know, it's 2012. They still do make the Buick Regal the name, so the name still exists and whatever not. This interpretation of the car is the second generation of the Buick Regal, and you know, they kind of started fiddling with it back in I want to say from 78 to 87. There was an A body, but then this is the G body type, which started in after 81, so 1982. They started with a 3.8 liter engine, 175 horsepower, but the astonishing thing was the 275 pounds of torque. So torque, as you know, is what gets you off the line. So the car is just ridiculous. Then by 84, a couple years later, they went up to 200 horsepower with 300 pounds of torque. By 87, they jumped to 245 horsepower, but it was a turbo with 345 pounds of torque. I mean, the car is just astonishing. Now, the ones that you're looking at here are the last of the Grand Nationals. These are the GNX versions. I don't know what the X stands for, but it just stands for kick-ass, I guess. These are the 87s, like I said. Actually, McLaren, the same people that made the very super famous supercar McLaren, they actually helped create this car. Again, turbo, 276 horsepower now with 360 pounds of torque. I mean, the car, you would floor it and it just stood there and it just burned rubber. It was ridiculous. It has so much torque. Again, very cool car. Actually, at its time, back in 87, when the Corvette came out that same year, Grand Nationals were kicking its butt. Straight up. You can go look for information on it, but on standstills, Grand Nationals were beating Corvettes, which was ridiculous. And some people were upset. You know, people were buying Corvettes at maybe anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 more, because Corvettes weren't that expensive, you know, in the late 80s or whatever not. But you know, they were maybe $25,000 cars, 30 at the most. You know, this thing's selling for like 17, 18, 20, and it's beating them. Now, obviously, in a regular track with curves and whatever, the Corvette would beat it eventually. But and standstills from quarter miles, the car was just ridiculous. The original car actually came out like I guess it was a gray colored one, which is probably what this one's kind of representing. I know this is kind of more of a silver, but yeah. So the first versions of these were kind of like a real dark gray, not stainless steel like the DeLorean, which I kind of just did a review a few minutes ago. If you're actually watching this after the DeLorean video, yeah, it's a real nice car. It actually had a regular. I believe that the hood open normally. Now these, it's a Hot Wheel, obviously. They actually, for some reason, they do this. Not much detail on the engine compartment, but yeah, this is a V6 turbocharged car. It's just crazy. Good on gas. I mean, turbos can be a little sloppy in terms of, you know, being gas guzzlers, because, you know, they do need energy to work. But yeah, it's a V6, and it was kicking the crap out of V8s, which is astonishing. Now, like I said, the original, eventually, from, I want to say, I guess it's 84 to 87, they were only created in black. And again, this is the GNX version. I don't know why it's not focusing. Let me try that again. Let's see. Maybe it's because it's so dark. But yeah, this is the GNX, the very high output version. And does this one open too? Yeah, I think it does. That one's a little bit better because they kind of chromed it out, which is pretty cool. I mean, if there's not going to be any color detail, then I'd rather just see it all in chrome. I think that looks cool. The inside's all chrome too, which is very unrealistic, but you know, it is what it is. It's a Hot Wheel. So, don't like these rims though. I've never liked these rims since they were introduced. They were introduced 10 years ago, I think. Just don't like those at all. But they're They're fast though, supposedly faster than ever. Actually, no, not 10 years ago. These were introduced 4 or 5 years ago. So you guys can help me out. I'm not gonna look it up, so you guys can tell me. But yeah, so then there's that one. Again, this car never came in this color, but I guess if you ever purchased a actual Buick Regal, and you bought the extra package, you wouldn't have the turbo per se, but you know, you could have a red one that was, you know, pretty kick-ass. Obviously, this is probably an aftermarket thing, so if it's a GNX, that's fine. But they actually just, you know, customized it. It has the nice red burgundy with the speckles, with the sparkles. Sorry. And again, this one's also chrome, which is pretty cool, with the inside being chrome. So, and the regular 5-spoke rims. So that's basically it. My little info on the GNX. Obviously, there's only 3 of them. There's not much info to say. So this is actually one of the shorter of my new Hot Wheels videos that I've been doing. If you've been seeing the other ones or whatever. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't have one to give away. I thought I did, because I'm giving away one of the DeLoreans. As you see this video being put up or whatever, but yeah, so that was my review and my little history lesson on the Grand National. Hope you enjoy it. If you can find these in the stores, get them. Please let me know if there's other color versions, because unlike the DeLorean, I don't care to get any more. But on this particular car, if there's other colors, let me know, because I want to try to, you know, see if I can find them or whatever. But as always, guys, thank you for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. Please subscribe, rate, share, all that good stuff. You guys take care, and peace.